So, I'm back home for the new year, and I just want to tell you how spoiled I gotten. So, as you know, Christmas passed already, and my brother, who you always seen in a lot of my videos, who's working my car and everything, we play Secret Santa in our family, and he spoiled me. He absolutely just spoiled me with this. So, actually, if it's not giving me away, my long box in the title of the video, he spoiled me with some tail lights. Now, at first I was like iffy on these tail lights because these are the clear tail lights, RGB clear from HC Motion. And I was iffy on these ones at first because I thought like all clear on white is too much in my opinion, but this one actually had like a black accent around it, so I'm actually kind of excited. So hopefully it looked pretty good. I've seen a lot of people that had it on white cars with a carbon trunk, and it looked really good. So I'm hoping that just without my carbon trunk and just on white paint only, it'll look really good. So here's everything how it looks. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm at my parents' house. All my brothers are here, so it's really cool, and we're gonna install this together. I think it's gonna be a fun install, and I'm so thankful for him. Absolutely spoiled. I was looking at this for so long. I was telling him all about it. I didn't think he actually pulled the trigger on it. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Like I said, it's crazy, and the quality is actually really good, especially for being a Chinese company. I guess for the price of it, it better be really good quality. But like even like the tabs are like metal now. I'll show you guys later up more in detail. Even has like a rubber gasket to replace it, so it doesn't. So it seals really good. And here's that middle bar as well. So this is the 2021 style. Right here. Can't really see it, but it takes out all the way. Has a bunch of pieces. Kind of opened it recently and played with it a little bit, so I'm so excited. Like I said, it was one of my dream mods I had on my list. I was gonna buy in the far future, didn't have the money for it, and crazy to think I got it for Christmas, so I got it for free, and that my brother bought it for me. That's even more crazy in my opinion. So really thankful for him. He's the one with the Type R. He's been in a lot of my videos, so here's his Instagram. Give him a follow. You comment down, thank you too. And I'm really excited to install it. So the instructions, it's kind of meh. So really excited how it turns out. And the box says right here, HC Motion. So he said it's going like 2 weeks to come in. He ordered on Amazon. So I'll provide the link down below where I think he got it from. So let's see how this looks. All right, again, this is what it comes with. So you got a remote, which people say that's completely useless. It doesn't work at all. And then you have some extra wiring. And if you guys know me, I'm wiring electrical stuff is like my weakness. So I think I have my brothers here. I think they get little, I guess, side trim pieces that go on the trunk, I think, or like the trunk piece. It kind of like covers that part of the 10mm area. I think that's what it's for. I'm not too sure myself. It has a reverse camera extension piece, and then wiring. And that's pretty much it. And I think under here you also had that plastic piece that you said earlier, which is that middle trim area, and a lot of empty spaces. Packaging pretty good. And let me open one to show you how nice the quality is. So of course they bagged it and also saran wrapped it as well. Look at this beauty. Sequential turn signals here, brake light here, which I'm really happy because it's on both the little small piece and the end piece, as the OEM end pieces is just the end piece that turns on when braking. I thought this was really dumb. I really wish this was white, but it's red, sadly. Maybe in the future I'll open it and make it white. We'll see. Like I said earlier, the clips now are metal. These are the resistors, I'm assuming. Some Chinese word I don't know. And the OEM plug just push right to the OEM, and the rubber seal grommet, whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty much it. And here's the middle piece. Has, look at that, the bolts right here, all metal, I think gold as well, and then a long wiring harness. This is going to be the hardest part, so like I said, I'm just happy I had help, not by myself, because you guys know, as I said before, electrical and wiring, not my strong suit. So Pretty much everything that comes in the box. Pretty simple. Let's go ahead and remove the old taillights and put these one on. Also, on the listing it said to scan a QR code on the instruction manual. There's no QR code at all, but the app is called Light Running. That's what the app's called for the lights. Last look at the OEM tails. OG spot. Good lighting. Got that tint, I'm gonna miss it. Time for better things. The corner light's pretty easy. Just gonna be removing these two 10s, removing the covers, and it's 10 mils, and you're just gonna pull out from straight like this. There's a 10 mils, kind of hard to see. Then you're gonna remove these plastic pieces right here, the clips. If you have one of these tools, it makes it easy. Just kind of like a hammer. So just pick it up, and pry it out. A hammer, see? Should be like 2 right here. That's all you probably need. Is the third one if need be. Is unclip it from over here. Exclude my bunch of mess I have in my trunk, but pretty much after you remove those 3 clips over here, see right here. Not hard to see. Let me see if it turns the brightness. Here, put back right there. That's the clip for goes up to the wire right there. So that's the clip you had to unclip. That's from the main harness to the tail light. Well, better look, here's that clip. It's all the way up to the back of the tail light. So for the clip, it has like a kind of hard to see with one hand, but you see that little arrow right there? Try to circle it. I got like one of these push pins right here. Just held it down and just pull it up and it came out. So that's how you disconnect it. Usually at this step you'll probably want to just pull everything out and then just yank it out from here. Like everything out here, you pull the garment out and then pull everything out, but I also have LED reflectors that hook up to my taillights, so I gotta be a little cautious about that. Before, after, brown. See? I'll show you. That's before, without the wiring harness. Notice plastic tab. After, notice metal tab. What y'all think? What y'all think? For the middle piece, got to remove the covers, which is just a bunch of clips. Same as before. Here, it's like a hammer. And there's like a good amount all around. With the cover off, it looks scary, but there's just this 2 10s here, and I believe two of the 10s right here as well. Make sure you disconnect it first right here, and as before, it should just pop out.
Oh shit! So you guys figure out how to take the middle one.
Hey! So with those parts off, the middle part, we try to remove these covers. There should be some screws, just everything probably out. Out with the old. Ew. Ew. We don't believe in instructions.
Watch me break it on video.
If you break it on video, I'll be really sad.
There you go.
Hey. Then just pry it out.
Don't try this a hole.
And then there it is.
For the reverse camera, to go underneath, unplug it first for all safeties, and then should be just able to like pinch it and pull it out, but let's see. So I didn't explain it in the clip, but we couldn't pretty much reach the tab parts, like the back of it, of the reverse camera. So we had a great idea of pushing it from the front, and it worked. So we just kind of pushed it out from the front and it came out. After the reverse camera's out, just about 2 screws right there, maybe some little push out clips, and then just pull it out. Told you, you gotta trim it. You gotta trim it, I told you. So as we predicted, this tab part, whatever, is too big on the new for the new one. So just gonna shave out the new one a little bit. So after cutting the reverse camera, we went ahead and wanted to install the end pieces, so that middle piece would be the last piece. So we're just pretty much putting it in, sliding it in, putting the harness through, and just plugging it in pretty much. Also make sure that y'all putting it in completely like tight and out of the way, because after I put everything in, I noticed that the fitment wasn't lining up with the middle piece near the end. So I had to remove it and just keep smudging it, playing around with it to make sure it's perfect. So make sure whenever y'all finish installing it, close the trunk and make sure everything lines up. If not, gotta redo it, remove it, and just keep playing around with it. For whatever reason, whenever I tried to put the clip in, it didn't want to clip. Like, it kept being loose, so we went ahead and just shaved it out a little bit. Maybe it was just too big, not fitting through right. Just shaved it a little bit and it fit perfect.
Time for the last piece.
So I don't know why, but it's just kind of weird when I was installing it, but on one side, if you bolt it down or like half bolt it down, the other side wouldn't go through. So you really just gotta like bolt one side on one side and then bolt another on the other side, and just keep playing with that and just make sure everything is pushing in and flush all the way. Because for some reason, if you don't push it in and make sure everything's super tight and like really pushed in, or like use a bolt like a little bit to tighten the bolt and then just hit it with like a wrench to tighten it down, the other bolts won't be like in or out enough, sticking out for you to thread the other bolts on.
And got the OEM nuts back on. Alright, so then you plug it into the factory harness and then just loop everything in. It's connecting everything to each other like so. And the long cable right here is all the way behind, just following the OEM lines. It's on both sides. And now with these extra connections, go from up here to connect to down here. We're gonna run it through whatever this is. And pretty much remove these clips. It's push in the middle, like that. Three right here. And just pull it out. The left side, just following the OEM line. Right side, just gotta fall behind here and just zip tie it. To have it wired, I have one going through here. It falls flat down because I can really push this against it with the plastic trim. I use this hole right here, the oval one, because the circle one's where the clip goes. Pull it all the way down, same as before. I have it exit out here. I got my wire coming out from right there to the side. It's right here. Same on this side, comes out, goes in there. Then the top piece, got an extra slack, so I got a wire. This piece connects to that piece right here. They connect. So, didn't realize that these clips on the original white piece actually shows through. Like right here, if you can see, it's right there. So water might leak in. So now I have to remove this piece and then put this back on to prevent water from leaking into my trunk. See when you leave up this piece, that hole right there, that's where the original piece goes, but then they don't have a clip on the new one to put it anywhere. As you can see, there's no clip. See right here as well. Right there. There's no clips area to put the new ones in. I'm just gonna put it in. Put these OEM clips in. That way no water gets through, and that's the only holes that's exposed, because right here is where the screws go through. So that's an exposed hole, but you really don't want water going through. Put that OEM clip in, so no water gets through. Should be sealed now. Really wish that they added a thing to hold it. At least I could put the clip in on the OEM piece. I even added an extra piece to hold it, but guess not. Well, finishing touches for the top. Just clips on right like that. All right, everything's now done. My brother, like I said, he knows the wiring stuff. I don't know anything about wiring. He hooked up right here. He did his little magic and got my LED reflectors plugged into the new LEDs. So now, all we have to do now, put everything back together, let's turn it on. I will say, these are still wiggly. That's kind of concerning. Maybe it didn't clip in all the way, but like maybe it didn't clip in right here to this bolt right here, but when I try to remove it, it's really strong and stable, so I don't know. But it's on both sides. I know I put this in pretty good, so we shall see. It's like that on both sides, and I know that it's on there like pretty good. So, but I don't know why. It's still loose. You see it? This side too. You see? It's pretty good. Like all the way through, really good fitment, and still wiggly. I mean, it's not bad, but it's there. So, but everything's back together. This is good. It lines up good. But let's line back in. Put it back under. It's the cool covers, and that's everything. So, final step of the suit is just remove the wrappers and turn it on. So the light's on right here. I'm going to the app, which is going to be light running. Add a device. It should pop up. I think it's right here. So connect it. Right here. All the options. Right here, there's 20 modes. So right here. That's the first mode. Second mode. Oh, where is it? Oh, here's 16. And here's the colors, like red, all the kind of colors. And these are regular colors. You change the brightness. I'll show here. And then I think that's how fast it goes. So like the RGB, super fast, super slow. I'm in love with how shiny it looks. Oh my goodness. It's so shiny. Ooh. I will say that it's kind of getting time to get used to, because like over here it's so much deeper. All this stuff's so much deeper. So I guess get used to that. But hey, oh my gosh, it's so shiny. I want to wax this so bad now to get the shine. Now let me show you guys the startup animation, because I feel like that's the best thing I've ever seen. Isn't that sick? So usually I messed up the app a little bit, and this is my favorite mode that I had it to. It said it surprisingly, but it was solid blue when I first turned it on, and I put it a little bit. I changed the color to solid, but apparently I guess whatever I left it on the mode, it did that mode first. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how legal this is to drive, but it looks really sick. Alright, let me show you guys all the other lights, like the turn signals and the brake lights. Now on the app, there's 20 modes. I want to show you guys all the modes and all the apps and all the brightness and everything. But I'm going to try to do it at nighttime so you can see everything a little better. And maybe always have the lights. Especially in my car a lot, I feel like I'm draining a lot of batteries. I'm trying not to kill it. So I have to drive home still. So I'm going to have to cut the clip here and resume back into the clip. Maybe in the dark time and show you the full app and animations. Ooh, that startup animation though.
Started. I'm gonna make like a separate video for like every single mode on this taillight, but I'm gonna show you just a briefly rundown of the app. So once you open it, connect to the app right here. I have it on solid red. You have your colors. You have the brightness right here. As you can, oh, that's it. There you go. See, as you can see, the brightness. And this is the speed of the animation. There's like 20 modes, and I think my favorite so far is 18. So let's do 18 is my favorite so far. Let's see, that's 18. Just typical RGB. Make it go faster or slower. Go down the middle. And these you can change it to like a certain color if you want to change it to a certain color. Like if you want to customize, like have this like a certain kind of purple, you can go in here and select that color, and then it'll stay like that in that one color, like that. Pretty much a quick overview of the app. Pretty much I keep it on red for legal purposes, but it's pretty much a quick rundown of the app really fast. And then on the right hand side you'll see a video, and I'll show you exactly every single mode and more of the app. If you want to see that separate video, it's right here on the right.